Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna tackle something that confuses a lot of English learners. Has, have, have had, and had had. It's easy to get mixed up or make mistakes, and honestly, that's totally normal. In this lesson, I'll break them down step by step. We'll see how each one works, how they are connected, and I'll give you examples so you can start using them confidently in your own speaking and writing. Alright, let's start with have and has. We use these in two main ways. First, to show ownership. For example, I can say, I have a bike, and for he or she, we say she has a new phone. Simple. So have is plural and has is singular. The second way is the present perfect, when something started in the past but continues to now, or when we talk about experiences. For example, I have already eaten dinner, or he has lived in Paris for 5 years. Listen, use have with I, you, we, they, or plural subjects, and has with he, she, it, or singular subjects. Next, we have had. This is the past tense of have and has. First, it's the simple past, just telling about something that happened in the past. For example, I had breakfast at 8 a.m. So, no matter the subject, singular or plural, use had if it's past tense. I have a car, it means I have a car now. If I say I had a car, it means I owned a car in the past, but not anymore. She has a new phone means she owns a phone now, right? But if it's in the past, say she had a new phone. She owned a phone before. But here's where it gets interesting. Had is also used in the past perfect, which shows something happened before another past action. For example, I had finished breakfast before my friend arrived. See? The finishing of breakfast happened first before the friend arrived. Now let's talk about have had. This is present perfect. We use it for experiences or things that started in the past and are still relevant now. For example, I have had 3 coffees today. That means I drank 3 coffees so far today. Or she has had that car for 5 years. She bought it in the past and she still owns it now. See the difference? We're talking about things that are connected to the present. Finally, the trickiest one, had. This is past perfect, used to show that something happened before another past action. For example, by the time we arrived, he had breakfast. He finished breakfast first and then we arrived. Another one, she had a lot of practice before the exam. Practice happened first, then the exam. We're talking about ownership here. A good way to think about it, past perfect equal to what happened first in the past. So remember, have or has, present, experience, ownership. Had, past or past perfect for showing sequence. Have had, present perfect, past experiences or actions connected to now. Had, this is past perfect, something that happened before another past action. And that's it for has, have had, and had. I know it looks confusing at first, but if you keep practicing, you'll start seeing these forms everywhere, in movies and conversations, and even in songs. The key is to notice them and try using them yourself. Here's a little challenge before you go. Pick one of these forms and make 3 sentences today. Say them out loud or even write a short story using 2 or 3 of them. That's how you turn what you learned into real speaking skills. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll see you in the next lesson, and by then, these tricky little words won't feel so tricky anymore.